something new. We are going to be starting something called Technique Tuesday. Now what this is I'm going to go through and I'm going to teach you a technique. But as I teach you a technique, I'm going to also go over a principle that is used within the technique. And the principle is going to be different for each technique. But today what we're doing is we're going to start off with crossing talons. Crossing talons is a self-defense technique that's off of a front wrist grab, a right front wrist grab. So your arms are in front of you, they're in front of you when you do the technique. Now, I'm going to go ahead and teach you the technique, and then I'm going to call in someone to help me. So let's go ahead and go through the steps of the technique. Now, the technique starts off with, we want to make sure that we have a nice relaxed stance, because remember, you're not going to be super rigid when someone attacks you, most likely, nor are you going to be in a fighting stance, most likely. So nice, loose, and relaxed stance. And if you have someone that's attacking you, make sure that you don't hand them your wrist. If you hand them your wrist, that's like saying, okay, here, have my weapon, so that I can't do anything to you. You want to make sure that if someone's attacking us, they actually have to, especially in class, they have to reach for your arm and grab it, okay? So, since we don't have any attackers right now, we're going to go ahead and just put our wrist out in front of us. Now, we're going to start off by counter grabbing. You always want to start off techniques with the counter grab. You grab where their hand is. This is you grabbing their hand to hold it in place. What you're going to do from here is you're going to open up your hand and turn it to the outside of your body. Once you've opened it up to the outside of your body, you're going to lead with your pinky to wrap around their arm and grab. And this is going to turn them so that they're pulled forward and their elbow is exposed to you. And this is going to be shown better when I show this on the person for you guys. So let's try that again. So arm is out in front of us, counter grab, you open, you turn, and come around grabbing. Now remember, we do want that to be a fast motion. So make sure you guys practice that to get that motion down. Now what we're going to do is you guys are going to step back with your right foot as you pull slightly. And this slight pull is more of you turning your shoulder. You're not going to completely pull. Now, from here, what you're going to do is you're going to do what we call a forearm strike. So you're striking with this part of the arm, you're still holding on to their arm. You're going to strike with this part of the arm to where the elbow is or just above the elbow. Now, this is either going to hyperextend or break their elbow. So that's your goal there. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to come over the arm and pull into you're going to pull into an outward elbow. Now, this is where our principle comes into play. It's a principle called colliding forces. So colliding forces is all about you and your target are both moving. So say I'm aiming for his face, then his face is moving while my elbow is moving as well. So that way they're both in a collision pathway, okay? So what you're doing is you're forcing the two to collide. That's why we pull on their arm as we pull into that elbow. So if I go sideways, grab around, come here, you come over and pull into the elbow, okay? So let's try that again. So arms out in front of us, counter grab, open, turn, grab, and let go, step back, forearm strike, come over, pull into the elbow using colliding forces. From here, you're going to do a palm heel to the temple. You're going to claw up their face. Now, when you claw their face, you're not going up their face, you're more going up the side of their face. You're going this way on their face. So you're going to claw up, come down, and do an elbow to their back. Now, here's where we're going to use colliding forces again. You guys are going to do a palm heel to the ear, boxing their ear. You're going to grab their head, and we're going to use colliding forces when we pull them into a knee. Then you're going to step back behind you. You're going to do another palm heel to the ear, boxing it again, grabbing, and then colliding forces, doing that back fist there. After that, you guys cover out taking 3 steps. Fantastic. I'll show it once fast, and then if you guys want to go over the step-by-step again, go ahead and rewind it. But if you guys want to see what it looks like fast, that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'll call someone in here. So, arms out in front of you. You grab, come around, forearm strike over, pull into the elbow, palm heel, claw up, come down. Palm heel, grab. grab, knee, palm heel, grab, knee, conquer out. And remember, colliding forces is used on the elbow, the knee, and the back fist. So now I'm going to call my helper in here. Mr. McClement, come on in. This is Mr. McClement, my brother. Say hi, Mr. McClement.
Hello.
Fantastic. He's going to help me out with the technique. So, he's going to throw the attack first, and then I'm going to defend off of it, and yeah. So, start here. Notice how I didn't just hand him my arm, I made him reach for it and grab it. I counter grab by grabbing his hand, come around, grabbing. Now, I'm going to do that a little bit slower, so we're going to move closer. We're here, I turn, I come around, and I grab, turning the arm to the outside. Fantastic. Scoot back. Fantastic. From here, you guys are going to step back and forearm straight. Notice I'm at the elbow or just above the elbow. From here, I come in and pull into the elbow to the temple. I palm heel the temple. I claw up the side of the face. And I come down on the shoulder. I palm heel to the ear. I grab my knee using colliding forces again. Palm heel to the ear. Grab using colliding forces again with that back fist. Cover out. Fantastic. Mr. McClement is going to do that faster this time, but on me. So I reach for his arm, and he does the technique. Excellent job. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and give me your fives. And that's what the technique looks like. If you guys want to go, again, if you guys want to go over the technique, again, at the slow motion, go ahead and pause the video, rewind it. If you guys want to practice it at that faster speed, you can pause, rewind, go to those faster sections. Excellent job, guys.